Hey, Utah homeowners. I get asked frequently, what are things that sellers can do that can help boost the sale of their home? So today, I'm going to talk about 10 mistakes sellers make that drastically change the outcome and even cause them to lose money on the closing table. You don't want to do that. But first, I'm Jake. I'm a Utah native, Salt Lake City native, and I'm here to help you successfully navigate the sale of your home. And I'm just letting you know, if you hear baby sounds in the background, I have my cameraman here. He sometimes likes to talk even when I'm talking. So thanks for paying attention and thanks for following along. Mistake number one, overpricing your home. Everybody loves their own home. Most home sellers want to sell the home for way more than it's worth. Most investors want to buy the home for way less than it's worth. And most of the time, there's a good medium in between. Now, if we price it too high, we're going to be chasing the market, dropping the price, trying to capture that buyer. If you price it too low, you could be losing money and leaving that on the table of what you could have made for your house. Analyzing and figuring out that sweet spot is really important in the sale of your home. For example, the last listing that I had, another agent had tried to sell it twice before. They listed too high, it sat on the market, there was no movement. They took it off the market, listed it again, same situation. So when they talked to me, we came down, I brought in the information on the area, what homes are selling for, what homes had sold for. We figured out a good price and we were able to sell it in 4 days with multiple offers and above asking price. So that just goes to show analyzing the perfect price will actually get you more money in the long run than overpricing your home. Mistake number two, neglecting repairs and maintenance. Now, this may seem like a small thing, but sometimes the smallest thing have the biggest effects with buyers. They come in and they see a leaky faucet. To you, no big deal. Been using it for 10 years. For them, it's just another thing they're gonna have to fix when buying the house. And now that we're moving into a buyer's market, more of those little things are gonna add up and they're going to try and negotiate it. Almost every buyer is gonna come in with a home inspector to figure out what's wrong with the property and try and negotiate that price down. So if we can beat that and stay ahead of the game prior to listing, more than likely your house will sell for more. Mistake number three, poor quality photos. Almost every buyer nowadays is finding your home online, whether that's on the MLS or Zillow, Realtor.com, anywhere that they can see those pictures is a place that you're selling your buyer. It's the first impression. You want it to be good. No iPhone cameras, no poor quality images. With me, we hire a photographer and we make sure that your home is marketed in the perfect way, in the perfect lighting, so that when somebody walks through, they can imagine their future home. Mistake number four, failing to stage your home properly. Now, I get it. It's your home. It's a place that you love. You have your family photos. You have all your trinkets from your travels. But when a buyer comes into the house, they want to see what it could be. They want to see their house. Prepping to sell your home, maybe take down those photos, take down those trinkets, organize, make it so that they feel like it's a place they can live in when touring your home. Mistake number five, letting your emotions drive the decision. Now I get it. It's your home. You love it. You're proud of it. But a buyer's only going to pay what they feel it's worth. And that may be less than what you feel or more. Really, it just depends on what they feel. And so if they submit an offer that's maybe lower than you expect, don't get mad. Don't get sad. Remember, it's a business deal. We can negotiate. We can talk through it. We can make sure that it's a win-win for everybody. Don't let your emotions drive the decision. Mistake number six, ignoring curb appeal. Now, your home looks amazing, right? We hired a photographer. It looks great online. A home buyer is now coming to tour the home. The last thing you want is for them to pull up to the house and see weeds and trash and everything outside that will deter them from buying the home. So this is a chance to do the weeding you put off for months, maybe years. Get rid of the trash, get rid of anything that might be cluttering the outside, and make sure it's a good experience for a future buyer walking up to your house. Mistake number seven, being unavailable for showings. Now, you don't have to be there. You actually probably shouldn't be there when buyers walk through the house, but you have to be available so that those buyers can walk through the home. This is something that they're buying. They want to go through and make sure it's a fit. Even if it's at 6 during your dinner time, sometimes the flexibility to bend and allow a buyer to walk through is going to really help your house sell. Mistake number 8. That's hiding major defects. When listing your house, you fill out a form called the seller's disclosure. This is where you are able to tell the buyer any problems or issues with the house. This is also a time where you can talk about repairs, a new roof, a new water heater, whatever it may be. This is information that the buyer will receive from you about the house. Don't lie on this. This will cause legal problem. This will cause issues during the contract. It can have a deal fall apart. The buyer is going to hire a home inspector to view the house, and they're going to figure out problems anyways. So as long as there's issues, let's talk about it up front and make sure that the buyer knows about it. We can deal with problems as long as we know them in the beginning. Mistake number 9, working with a real estate agent that won't host open houses, or even a real estate agent that just doesn't want to do much. There's a lot of agents out there that follow the 3 Ps. They post a sign in the yard, post it on the MLS, and pray that it sells. Make sure that you work with an agent that hosts open houses, door knocks, talks to the neighbors, calls their buyer list. Make sure they go above and beyond. Because if you just put on the MLS, once again, that buyer pool is a lot less. Make sure you're working with an agent that will tell everybody about your potential home sale. And that leads to mistake number 10, skipping the marketing plan. Make sure you work with an agent that has a dialed-in marketing plan. We live in a digital age. There's so many ways that agents can market. If you don't market correctly, it could cause your house to sit on the market for a long time and result in less offers or no offers. So there you have it, the top 10 mistakes you can avoid when listing your home. But long story short, just make sure you work with a great real estate agent. If you're in Salt Lake County or Utah County, feel free to reach out. I offer a curated and tailored marketing plan specific to your house. I do open houses. Post your information online on the MLS, anywhere digitally. Pay for photography and videography so that we can make sure that's available online through Instagram, through Facebook, and I hire a marketing company to run social media ads to make sure everybody is able to view that. Plus, a lot of other things that I won't mention here. So feel free to reach out. My link's down below, and I will include a free seller's guide that you can download and read through as you prep to list your home. Thanks.